Hello world, this is Pratish here from GadMode, and here we have the mighty Asus Zenfone 3 with us, a phone which almost many of you have been so eagerly waiting to release. So let's have a sneak peek into components of this metal and glass package. The design and looks of this device are very much impressive, with Corning Gorilla Glass coating both front and back. The screen is a 5.2-inch Full HD display with 77.3% screen to body ratio. The back has a fingerprint sensor with a 16 megapixel camera, laser assist and flash, and here we have a label that shows the IMEI number for both the SIMs, and then we have the Asus logo. The bottom has the speakers, USB port and the microphone well placed between the antenna bands, and unlike the other phones, this has a USB-C type charging port. The sides are well trimmed with the power button and the volume rocker both on the same side. The Zenfone's concentrical signature circle pattern is also visible on both these buttons. The top has a 3.5mm headphone jack with secondary microphone, and here we have a SIM card slot. The SIM tray is a hybrid one with space for one SIM and a memory card. Now coming back to the top, we have the antenna bands running across both the sides with the headphone jack and the secondary mic in between them. Booting up of this device is like any other devices, a long press of the power button, and the booting doesn't take much time, and since this is the first time, this is taking some time. So let's have a look at the specifications. The display is a 5.2-inch Full HD. The processor is a Qualcomm Snapdragon octa-core 64-bit one. Internal storage is 32GB and the RAM is 3GB. The operating system is Android 6.0 with an expandable memory of 2TB, and this is massive. The primary camera is 16 megapixel with the front camera having an 8 megapixel shooter. The GPU is Adreno 506 and the battery is 2650 mAh, which is decent enough to run a phone with such specifications. Upon booting, you are greeted with the Zen UI 3.0 that's based on Android 6.0 Marshmallow and is heavily customized, with Asus focusing on an ever expanding list of features seemingly at the expense of overall aesthetics. There is a cartoonish look though, with large rounded icons and color schemes that seem haphazardly chosen. It's the sort of smartphone user interface you can probably live with, but it's lacking the sharpness of vanilla Android and the attention to detail that Samsung now shows in its offshoot of Android. You also get a wide array of widgets pre-installed with this UI. The notifications bar is very much simplified. A further pull downwards will show you all the ease of access buttons. The overall layout looks impressive, and then we have the option to clear up all the notifications in just one go. Coming to the settings, there are two ways to access the settings. One is from the app drawer, and the second one from the notifications bar, the right hand side top corner. The options in the settings are something similar to what we have seen in the previous generations of the Zen UI. It's all linearly arranged and very easy to understand. Now this version of the Zen UI is based on Android 6, which is also known as Android M or the Android Marshmallow, and needless to say, this is just a charm in terms of performance. Coming to the fingerprint scanner, this is what Asus considers as one of the biggest upgrades in the Zenfone 3 series. This enables all sorts of great new functions that enhance security and convenience in equal measure. So let's start with the time that is taken by this fingerprint sensor. It's just 0.2 seconds. Yes, that's right, and you can get right into your phone without having to draw a pattern or entering a pin code. In just 0.2 seconds. The Zenfone 3 can recognize up to 5 fingers and can read them at any angle. This makes it easy to get in no matter what the situation is, while also ensuring that nobody else can snoop around. The fingerprint sensor also enables a few helpful camera functions. For one, a quick double tap can launch the camera directly from the lock screen. It can also be used as a shutter key for both selfies with the front-facing camera and photos with the primary shooter along the rear. You can also use the fingerprint scanner to conveniently answer the incoming phone calls. These are just some of the functions built directly in the Zenfone 3. There's a whole app marketplace which takes advantage of a fingerprint scanner. LastPass, Mint, Focus and Telegram are just some examples you will want to just check out. Around the back is Asus Pixel Master 3 camera that's based on the 16 megapixel Sony IMX298 sensor and is backed up by myriad hardware features. This camera is assisted by an electronic image stabilization, dual LED flash and a new Tritech autofocus that combines a laser autofocus unit, face detection and a contact detection. All that hardware combined with the Asus software tweaks produces a camera that's actually pretty good. The images are actually pretty well autofocused. And here we have the professional mode, wherein we have the option to select the ISO, the daylight, the shutter speed, and many more options like that. Viewing the images is also pretty much easy with just one tap around the corner. The quality of the images are very much impressive with no kinds of distortions or noise. Zooming in of the images doesn't cause any sort of pixelations even when it's zoomed to its maximum. So this shows the quality at which the images are being captured at the lens. These are some sample shots that were taken indoor and outdoors. You can see that clarity in detail is very much proficient. There's also this sample video that's shot in 4K. Overall, in a nutshell, the Zenfone 3 is an excellent mid-range buy for this price tag.